I didn't actually read this one, but I really like these articles from Inverse because they're written by idiots like us.
Okay.
There's always some kind of weird, like this was the one where you had the 3-2-1 fucking backwards shit or something.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I think these is the younger generation producing science articles. I think, and
Should we?
that's
Okay, at this
cool.
point,
I
yeah.
like it.
Okay, we'll
I like it.
see.
I want to encourage them. One, they have badass graphics. I love their fonts. Um, they just gotta work on their wording a little bit. It is,
All right.
you
Well,
know.
let's see what they're gonna tell us. Says, behold, NASA teases how astronauts will explore moon's darkest regions. Are we actually planning this? I know we're going back to the moon, or at least that's what we're saying.
Yeah, you don't want China to win, do you?
No, I don't want China to win. Of course not. America, right?
Damn commies.
Are you afraid of the dark? Well, it depends on what's in the dark with me. There's something singularly creepy about moments when the lights go out. But while the power cuts out on Earth might, while power cut, what? But while power cuts out on Earth might plunge us into sudden darkness, they are rarely a reason to be scared, and yet many of us are afraid of the dark.
Well,
Hopefully, none of
well,
the.
hold on.
Go ahead.
That was a fucking. See what I mean about the writing? Like the first fucking sentence, fucking weird.
Yeah, it just the wording definitely threw me off. I feel, you know what? I feel like they're trying to write that article or write that paper back in school
Right, and they're just
where you had
adding.
to meet the you had to meet the word requirement.
That's actually what happens now with articles. You know, like when we start reading them and then we repeat ourselves
Yeah.
and we're like, "What the fuck? We just read this." What that is a symptom of SEO and trying to hit the algorithms to get picked up by certain things. If you have so many of certain words, it considers you at a higher rank than something else that uses less words. So essentially, we've encouraged over time wordier, more meaningless articles,
Ugh,
which is why we're trying
just
to break it down.
less fluff, guys. Give me less fluff.
That's why we're repairing the news. It's not breaking, it's repairing.
Well, hopefully none of the astronauts that are vying to join the Artemis crewed moon missions are similarly nyctophobic. That must be afraid of the dark. If a new NASA image is anything to go on, they'll need to get over it. NASA astronauts are no strangers to extreme environments. Megan Dean, a NASA spokesperson, tells Inverse. Just as well, in a hauntingly beautiful photograph posted on Twitter this week, NASA teases just how extreme the environment may be when NASA astronauts reach the moon as part of the Artemis 3 mission currently slated for 2025.
Oh shit.
Fuck yes.
Do we want to check out that
Artemis,
photo?
yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Let's go look at it real quick. Bring that up,
Just
Jamie.
was it the article? Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Simulating moonwalk in a.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that's what they think it'll look like whenever they're on the dark side of the moon.
Well, they're just making it dark in their test tank.
Right.
Yeah,
That's still pretty scary though.
that'd be fun.
Artemis 3 will be the first crewed moon landing as part of the NASA program to return humans to the moon. It will be the first such mission since 1972 when Apollo 17 landed astronauts on the moon for the last time. Artemis 3 is geared to land in the moon's south pole region, an unexplored zone, some of which lies in the permanent shadow, although other areas are rather bright. We will best prepare our astronauts by exposing them to training environments here on Earth that simulate a sixth of the gravity, suit mobility, lighting, and lunar terrain they expect to see on the mission, Dean says. The
Hmm.
crew will likely be composed of four as of yet unknown NASA astronauts. Only two will actually spend time on the lunar surface. Full pause. I'm not gonna lie. If that's part of the training, I don't know if I could do that.
Dude, you have to be prepared to be like absolutely blinded and not know how to like. You have to be complete. Like all of your senses
Yeah.
have to be cut off, and you have to know how to get back, or you die.
Yes. Yes, 100%. And that's what
There's
I'm saying. I don't I honestly don't know if I could. I mean, in the light is one thing. In the dark like that, I don't know if I could do that.
that. Yeah, that's fucking wild. The part that would piss me off though, there's 4 people training for this mission and only 2 of them get to go on the surface. Like,
Yep.
if I got on a rocket, you strap me to a fucking rocket and blast me off through fucking space to land on the fucking moon, and you
I'm
don't let
getting
me
out.
get out, I'm gonna be rip shit.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? You were
Well, it may,
there, and then
but it
and
may
then you
be
come back and
well,
you never stepped on it. Like, what the fuck?
that may not be what it is. It may be that they're literally going to send 4 up, but only 2 will be able to take the rover down.
Oh, I see. Yep.
The other 2 will have to stay in orbit.
Yep. That makes sense.
So, the ethereal scape shown here is supposed to help replicate the lunar South Pole's dark skies. But although much of the region is in shadow, the astronauts will have some artificial light source, Dean says. As of now, however, it is still pretty minimal. The astronauts will have helmet lights at a minimum, she says, and we are investigating auxiliary lights. God damn it,
Auxiliary.
auxiliary. I can't talk today. That could be carried on their suits and deployed at work sites.
Extra
NASA has
lights.
promised, yeah, extra lights. NASA has promised it will land the first woman and the first person of color on the moon as part of Artemis. The plan is for the Artemis 3 crew to remain on the moon for a week. The Artemis 3 mission will be timed in such a way that it will never be truly pitch black, however. I wonder if it's called Artemis 3 and if they say it again. The Artemis 3 mission will be launched at a time when the landing site is illuminated enough by the low angled sun to enable a safe landing, Dean says. In addition, they traverse paths used during the moonwalks plan to follow terrain that is most easily navigated and within the spacesuit's mobility capabilities using light provided by the low angled sun. Although permanently shaded regions, PSRs, are an area of scientific interest in the South Pole region, and we will likely not venture into the PSR on the first mission. Pussies.
It'll be fucking cold.
Practice makes perfect, they say. The permanently shadowed regions referred to here are of significant interest because they may harbor water ice, a source critical to establishing a long term human presence on the moon. This is the ultimate goal of the Artemis missions to pave the way to a continuously crewed habitat on the surface of the moon that could provide a base for future science missions for decades to come. Before Artemis 3 can come to fruition, Artemis 1 and Artemis 2 will also need to succeed. Artemis 1 is currently slated to launch no earlier than March 20th, 2022. Oh, yeah. But has been the subject to delays.
Yeah.
Artemis 2 is currently predicted to launch at some point in 2024, but that may also change. There is plenty of time for delays to the mission schedules, and they could have a knock on effect for the timing of Artemis 3. On the plus side, that gives plenty of time for NASA astronauts on Earth to get fully accustomed to the idea of working in such extreme and dark environments. Practice makes perfect, Dean says.
Gee, thanks. I mean, I enjoy it. That's cool. That's a nice little.
I dig that.
So we're going to the moon.
Yeah, we're definitely going back to the moon.
I can't wait to see the fucking flat earthers come up with fucking excuses. I mean, they just say it's fake. I mean, whatever.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know. But yeah, that'd be really cool. I can't wait. I can't wait to go to the moon.
What was the Artemis one?
Artemis 1
Yeah.
is March 20th.
Let's find out. April 2022.
Oh, it's in April 2022. Okay. So April Fools, we blew up the moon.